to tweaker, to advanced CPU settings. When we find SVM mode, it tells us down here it's to do with virtualization, and we'll change that to enable, and as previously,
the machine obeys instantly, but wisdom.
Inside that engineering building, but so far we've only seen some police, and they have not yet identified that suspect. That is
don't worry about it. We got it.
Letting you take some of the immersive headset experiences with you on the go.
Portland advised they have not had any transport today since 6 a.m. and have no information on anyone by that name.
Tower. Roger.
6210, just on to Rotary.
Flight code. Report. Coordinates 2714 974811. Fuel 730 ETP0 optional. Roger, 30.
Renaming complete. 26 files renamed. Album art complete. Found 0 local artwork.
It was your obligation to visit Thailand.
816.
Even with the watching everything we built crumble before my eyes. Yes. No. I wasn't your servant, Raymond. I was your partner.
Like
We created
Go ahead and
everything
repeat if
together.
you want to
lanes of
just
programs,
I may have been
they
in
go down
shadow.
to the taskbar where they're iconified under the standard Windows 1 down there. We've also got a touch focus layout like that, where applications come up pretty much as they do in a sort of Mac-based system or maybe a Ubuntu-based system. And then we've also got a GNOME-based layout, which
609
looks
Hall
like this,
Street,
there's a dot and
apartment
things
B.
like that. But for now, I think we'll get to see
609 Hall
the
Street,
Windows
apartment
layout.
B. He's advising his apartments in the
Scenes
back.
are also
He'll be
very
sitting in a
easy to
white S10. Going to be in reference to motor vehicle theft. Donald Moore.
I got it. Thank you. Twelve 9 1041 today. Six 18. Can you log an extra patrol on County Road 782?
34-35-8, 10-8 from trains. It leaves down 10 minutes.
12 1041.
That bunker was under.
Location 13-20. Location 13-20.
There are graves, some are in tunnels that died in tunnels that are way down under the earth. And the tunnels are like 3 feet. Can you believe it? 3 feet. They lived like this for a long period of time. It's a horrible atrocity. At the same time, we
please check and send back to number 2, and still we don't think that's good.
Yes, that's with me.
Assault 1041 Lone Star.
12, 10, 10, 4.
Gentleman has no time.
Mr. Chairman, just
committee will remember.
Mental
point of order.
liberty is a fundamental
Could the gentleman
right,
be extended an
not
additional
a
20
challenge.
seconds to complete his thoughts since the witness decided to interrupt him continuously?
And the witness will be able to respond if he wants.
My question is, will you, Director, recuse yourself, yes or no, from investigating or making decisions about the 60 individuals, including myself, that you identified as government gangsters? Yes or no?
The time of the gentleman has expired. The witness may respond if he would like.
The answer is no.
181 northbound, just past 2986. Tom Nora John 0722. Tom Nora John 0722.
10, 4.
1208, show me 23.
1208, 10, 4.
Headed back to Alice. 3 on board, 810 fuel, 15 minutes.
Right.
Box. The very next took me all of 5 hours on my computer, and here's the best how that permit on the mailbox. The very next re-qualify. Talk about dropping a file of cash. Here's the best part. When it's time to do all that nonsense, re-qualify. It's dropping a bill of cash. Of course, liberals you can have it all that nonsense.
Leave us for the wolves. No.
Radio check.
Then only after we
I'm going to check 14246, County Road 756.
Okay. But here's the thing.
Say that address again?
Listen now. Right?
14646, County Road 756.
Every command you speak is shaping the small reality.
Well.
Who would think I created peace in the Middle East? 79.
Placement scan complete.
You're going to find out pretty soon. Yeah, go ahead. With the beautiful I've seen pieces of it. It's incredible. I tell you. I think it's going to do
Security
it.
alert. Evil twin detected. Security alert. Evil twin detected. Security alert. Evil twin detected.
And the first of these is the base package. So let's install this because it's the basis of the bot.
I really love this.
Hey, I'm gonna have to no-show Miss Jean Simmons.
Small disciplines repeated become
I
destiny.
went around twice.
You're already on the path.
18 every period of time. No.
Security alert. Evil twin detected.
Well, 2-10-44.
Thank you for your time. Return by 6.
Thank you very much. I sure will.
I believe I'm clear.
No, wait, 10-4.
If you have any video
Microwaves were never meant to carry crew.
we can launch the driver manager with all the right drivers for the images of the car. If you have Intel or AMD graphics, the best drivers will already be
401B, radio
The most
tech.
powerful transmission is kindness. It travels.
That
You. That's clear, -20.
We'll come back to these minutes later.
The strongest signal you can send is one of respect and
Then,
non-interference.
in August 2011, NASA launched its latest mission to Jupiter, Juno.
For more on this, let's get right to NBC
After
News.
traveling for
NASA law
5 years,
enforcement and
the
intelligence
spacecraft
correspondent
reached Jupiter in
Tom
July
Woodward, who's been following this
2016
story all night.
and entered
Tom,
into
what
a
more can you tell
perilous
us?
elliptical orbit.
No frequency can justify violating someone. Security alert. Evil twin detected. Security alert. Unsecured detected.
Can you close off the call I'm working with? One made contact with victim, and one made contact with witness.
The input wire goes on the first post and is soldered to a fixed contact. Next we have these collars. 36 posts to locate each letter. This plastic part that looks like a gear isolates the signal and indexes the letter that makes the connection. What I mean by that is that Eric can change the code. Restricted to 4 letters, of course, but it can be done. These shims will make the screen feel a lot nicer. As you know, I struggled with the design, and some dimensions weren't exactly defined before I start machining the parts.
And many of those people are criminals, including 11,888 murderers. And we want them out. And I won on that. Now people don't talk about it because the border is so secure. Nobody wants to talk about it. The border was one of the reasons I won the election. I've done such a good job of
Now, 5'7", 200 pounds, run over Brown, had a sentence, not eligible, expired 11/25 of 23.
The highest skill is not speed. It is choosing.
0929 092924 E0.
Never been easier. Get your free design consultation, schedule your one-day installation, and start loving your new bath or shower right away.
Call or go online now to JacuzziBathRemodel.com. For a limited time, get free fixtures and a free shower door, plus 0 interest and 0 payments for up to 1 year.
Go to JacuzziBathRemodel.com or call 800-384-1410.
I am not 30 years ago, Bezos was a banker in New York. He saw the number of people using the internet, then a brand new technology.
Just press video. King Nora Frank 6747, King Nora Frank 6747.
Traffic right away about we're releasing in the group. They were pissed. I threw it out on the spot. Now, thankfully,
RTA.
The Linux kernel is used.
Turning off Linux voice control.
Like I'm in office, boss.
Rewrite real quick with AI in Acrobat Studio. Select any text from your PDF. Either
And then you look.
A mind at peace does not need to disturb another.
I'm in the area.
You are the orphan. I am only the victim.
Go ahead. Calm down. Right. Go ahead. Top right edge. Are you supreme? Top right edge. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Top right edge. Are you supreme? Top right edge. Yeah.
One's going to be in 10 seconds.
Time, but last being headed down Gulf Street.
Frank. I guess so.
With multiple cities, whenever we go out for requests for applications, typically your major banks are the ones that are responding. These local banks aren't able to compete. One is the collateral. Two the requirements we have for fraud, as far as we do a lot of electronic transactions, so we require a platform to do all our transactions online to monitor those transactions.
Add stuff to there.
In terms of other apps, you have a basic media player, which does what you'd expect. Media player, which does what you'd expect. And then other desktop applications, other desktop document viewer, gets document viewer. You also get image viewer as well.
Hello.
You do know something. Someone wanted you hidden. I wouldn't discover what that is. Your designer. Hello. It's a new medication.
Yo. My wife suffers from mental illness. I designed it for people like her.
You gave it to someone. Someone who used to.
$623.
Go ahead.
And 620 in Refugio County.
What you pay attention to grows. What
unable to make contact. And en route to 5730 Portland.
Nine base, can you call Miss Contreras at Walmart? Tell I'm here, I'm waiting for her. Hey, Juan, is that Miss Martinez?
It was a really cold day. On the other hand, we had emergency refuge centers open and we could catch people. It depends on the quality of the volunteers and whether or not you can find folks. The pit count, the point in time count, is notoriously inaccurate and can swing from year to year. Our pit count will show a dramatic increase in individuals who are unsheltered, but that speaks to our pit count getting a little bit better.
Base, anything, Miss Contreras? Negative, wait your 5, not so many can. 10-4.
Yeah. 806 to 808.
Yeah.
Mathis Fire just passed me here on North 359 by the Talcadita. Just for the 43.
EMS 1C. That way we're going to use it. You can send a clip from that call. Okay.
Body breaks down the food you eat into glucose, which is the sugar that gives your skin cells energy. Add your body heat into the equation, and what do you get? That's right, glycation. And if you're hoping to correct the look of your age spots, this is very important, because the brown spots on this toast are made of the very same chemical end products that cause the brown spots on our skin. They're called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs for short. And it's fitting.
Changed it right after I dropped off. I didn't notice. I'm pretty sure I clicked complete drop off.
Yeah, drop off shows complete. Do you have Tanya on board in the wheelchair?
Careful, Miss Coy, Tanya Coy.
Okay, 10-4. Yeah, then you're good. You're caught up perfectly.
Careful.
And benefit from it. So we thank you for that. With that, I think tracking and disseminating opportunities for funding for the service providers. This is things that we can do in there. We can't be a shelter that just starts offering a bunch of services in an ERC, because again we're dealing with mainly the cold weather and keeping people warm and sheltered at the time. But she's already been an asset, and again those are some of the things that she's been working on. So with that, I'll stand by for any.
Go ahead.
And just like to do it, Bitter Notes is cross-platform. It's not a Linux-specific app by any means, but there's a Linux version available for those of you within my audience, but there's also versions available for Windows and Mac OS as well. In fact, you can even use it on your phone. And it syncs your notes between devices, so it could be your one note-taking app for all note-taking purposes. You don't need to be perfect. You just need
Go on ahead, show me 2410-8. She's going to come to PD.
Yeah, fine.
We run on everything so that customers can go from noticing your brand right now. New customers get 1% off. Did you know we print everything you need to get your brand in front of your fans? We print banners and signs that help your business sing.
Process 19. Quarantine 2.
A Corpus Christi police officer faces felony charges tonight after investigators say he stole money meant to honor a fallen officer. 32-year-old Travis Haker is charged with theft from a nonprofit and credit card abuse in connection with the police games of Texas event. Haker is the liaison between the Corpus Christi Police Department and the Corpus Christi Citizens Police Academy alumni. According to an arrest affidavit obtained by Chris Six, Hager withdrew $1,200.
(913) radio check. Airport, thank you.
Windows 11 virtual machine here in Linux Mint. Why not? And as you may guess, making Windows 11 virtual machines can be problematic. Windows to Linux. And in that context, it's often the case you need to obtain access to at least some of your Windows software, and I hope that this video has given you useful information about the options.
Renaming complete.
A mind at peace does not need to disturb another mind to feel alive.
You can run that on any computer without any problem. So to conclude on Cosmic and Pop OS, I love what they've done. It is a fantastic first draft of a desktop. It is still a first draft. The applications are bare bones, the settings are very bare bones, and you can clearly see that some stuff is not animated as it should be, some stuff isn't as smooth as it should be. Again, it's not really much. It's a version. What I'm doing right now is you have these cool links when they exist. It's okay. It also handles updates for your system. And
Now what I'll do is recall the previous string CTL command. This one right here, everything you need to keep your brain. And you can see right.
Everyone. Unit handling the eSIM.
The person who stops imagining harm is
For a 6-month-old that is not breathing, it's going to be 1163, county road 2192. 1163, county road 2192, also known as Morgan Lane.
Morgan.
10 for 1163, county road 2192, Morgan Lane.
117. You show me out of service.
I got the old 138.
Next slide for a second.
Every act of restraint is an act of self-respect.
Killed. This is absolutely a tragedy, but it's a tragedy of the making of the far left. They have radicalized a very small segment of the population, talking that ICE agents are engaging in wide-scale violation of people's rights. What our ICE officers are doing is deporting the millions of
Move 75 to process zone.
One, we have to say, as a matter of leadership, I would appreciate the Democrats weighing on this. Let's be honest.
Here.
Surrounded by other like uses. There's a church on the other side of Elm Street, and you have some adjacent existing non-conforming single-family homes. The explanation is before the UDC was adopted, you could have single-family homes in the CR district. The UDC adopted in 2011 changed those regulations. So now the few vacant lots that are remaining for construction of a house does have to go through the formal change of zoning, but it is a like use compared to surrounding uses.
It may be the only design firm for Lake Texana.
The future belongs to those who build.
Is that correct?
That's correct. So they are, the Freeze and Nichols experience with dams is, yeah, I see you shaking your head, you know. And then, of course, they've been involved with LNRA from the beginning, and they are very knowledgeable of that pump station itself, whereas the work that's done at Bloomington and Woodsboro was completed by HDR.
Okay.
We did something they shouldn't have done. And with the city
Broadcasting distress toward someone.
We have to look into it, write them up, issue them a ticket, with the right words on it, but we can't allow people to break the city's water system. And so we did what we needed to do, and we were fair and equitable. And
540, Congress 2192. It runs off of 2725. This is County Road 2192 off of 2725. Go all the way down to the dead end that should be there.
Yeah, I'm here. Let Croy County EMS know that they went the wrong way. They need to come off 2725. You recovered. Say again.
You are at the residence at this time?
Yeah.
Congress.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, he's an answer.
$619 CPR progress. $619 transport.
Okay.
Seven out of dispatch. Can you open up unit 906 for me?
Engage. Spectrum analysis. Engage.
619, what's the time of the call?
Is the base package, so that's just all this, this is just the basis of the box. Take the password.
They did.
And that's because we're finally booking the revenues appropriately, and so you have to record the revenues and the money that are actually earned. So we have to book to get this thing caught up at 13th month. And that's what the finance department and our external auditors recommended. And so for the only
Dispatch.
The 619, can you add if you named it birth? 19, go ahead. Last name is Swango, Swango. First name June, 6/29/76. Go ahead. Last name Swango, first name Cameron, King Adam Mary Edward Robert Ocean Nora, 3/1/94. First name is Robert Young, Ocean Tom Tom, 11825. Yes.
He got it. Thank you. Great. You're a very trusting audience. You haven't heard me say anything yet. No, it's very, very nice to be here. And like Daniel said, this is a series of lectures that is essentially intended, because it's an IAP period, to provide some sort of useful information, hopefully introduce you to subjects and some science and some other things that you may not have necessarily thought about before.
Terminator on.
You're going to walk the outside lane or just wait for?
It doesn't matter. Just say you don't have to close that lane you're in for now, just so no one hits you.
10-4. I'll move.
Back.
South EMS transporting the shoreline.
So what are they planning on doing with the tools they stole out of my truck? Did they pawn my tools they stole out of my truck to buy meth?
3435B is 10-8 from Robstown Station on a 5-minute delay from
Undoubtedly, you win in all kinds of ways. You get a operating system I personally find nicer to use, and you're not tied into Microsoft anymore, all that kind of stuff. But you do lose access to all the wealth of Windows software and the ways of working that you've had for many years. And I hope that in this video, I've given you some useful information to help you if you're making that a Windows to Linux transition and you're regularly working with your physical software. So now, that's
CJ, non-generation complete recorded series files.
An ambassador to a great country. We're going to take a picture. And the only reason I'm doing it, he speaks so well of me.
Trim complete. Processed 24. Quarantined 1. Renaming complete. 24 files renamed. Album art complete. Found 0 local artworks.
We recycle it and we reuse it on the
Trim
front,
complete.
for the drilling and excavation.
Process 199. Quarantine.
One thing mega builders like this are always guaranteed to do every single time is generate headlines. And they're not always entirely positive. When you're burrowing through the hard mountain,
Highway traffic.
Beverly.
181 northbound. 5. X-ray Robert call 5316. X-ray Robert call 5316.
To 614, are you wrecking your area?
That's 10-4.
Check.
which are four at large and one in
Very good. You for 17. Maybe the name is
and their attendance notes are in your packet.
Second, all in favor say aye. The motion is second. All in favor say aye.
That's what happened in FCC's case against Vizio. OneCent bought advertisers the entire map. That included what you watched, how long you used it on an app, information, your income, age bracket, your family size, even what you've bought recently. And then
Can you go medical one time?
Second, information led researchers to think that it might have been a binary star that collided. However, recent research suggests that this rotational speed may be influenced by fast-moving convective cells inside the star, contradicting initial assumptions about its rotational behavior. Despite the unusual behavior, this research suggests that Betelgeuse is unlikely to become a supernova in our lifetime. The current state of the star
What's going on? Oh, for the following the ambulance.
.4096 dispatch, 28 check, and 27. Third exit Mathis. Ready, copy 20.
Go ahead.
Texas Whiskey Tango Mike, 6921.
Simply.
Ready for 27.
Go ahead.
Texas 12907423. Repeating 12907423.
Cancel.
Can you show me around to call 14?
Everybody,
even you.
20,000 cops in Chicago. Can't take giants.
I'll be 538 Firehouse.
Negative.
I'm coming. Why not?
Time for have a good day. Base 418.
Trump is the girls topless girl sitting on Windows 10 slab. And then in which she has a synthetic stain on the front of its pants, and the girls are kind of pointing at it, sort of bent over.
But a very broad and general question. As you know, Trump and Jeffrey Epstein were friends. There are, of course, photos showing Donald Trump.
In America, period. And in America, I grew up in my parents taught me if you didn't believe it. Come on. Trying to spit on them, not America. And yeah, law enforcement, by the way, view every protest and every spark of, and there need to be cannot build one of these so that people do not get weekends. That is why I was talking to my friend about it for 10, 12 years. Tom Holman, now in charge.
Please help
on the ground
by talking about it wherever you can. The robot video went viral across Reddit, Instagram and X. We're planning bigger, more rigorous experiments. Subscribe for that. And there are also surprising benefits to improving our own brains. Learning something
Going to be en route to your 24/7 for follow-up. Sure.
One to dispatch. I need an individual right now, please. Two seven. Yes, sir. Go ahead. I can't hear you. He's still screaming. I'm at the yard. I hear till he gets here.
260 and
Zero 53 Charles 708. Hey, can you make my 20 help me escort a vehicle to F13 for X-ray? Turn it off. Yeah. 10-4, 10-4. Subject got off. Thank you.
yeah, we don't have contact information for her with that. Just her middle name is different than anybody.
401 to Supervisor 27. Individual, please. 3062.
I have one middle name is Figueroa, which might be a main name. I can check her, see if I can find a middle name.
3032 to dispatch. Can we get an individual, please?
Second, we're doing away with these pass-through schemes. We'll make sure that every small business who gets a contract is the one actually doing the work.
One big tractor trailer hauling cattle. No one has
you're not coming through.
Real strength does not need to hide behind invisible waves or silent frequencies.
3 Charles 707 Corpus. Story Road, 4322. In the front office only. Yeah, Juan, where's that at? As soon as you make that right, keep on going to the stop sign and the office right in front of you. Okay, copy. Your bus is going to be facing Houston Street. And it's right there. $31.55 to dispatch. Can I get an individual, please? Yes, and for you make a right, the stop sign, make a left, and stop right there. As soon as you make that left, stop right there. All right, copy. Go ahead.
Hey, check 181 for a wheelbarrow in the road. It's going to be right before you get to
And probably this calculation, you have to make a decision on what property to pay.
These type B requests do, we work with our agencies,
and that we will all be involved in at the right point in time.
These come in.
Renaming complete. 900 and
self-reflect on the outcome. Finally, it offers customization and scalability to meet diverse needs of all kinds. If you are interested in learning more about Macau, please watch our next video, where we talk about how we are continuously optimizing.
Principle, we can install at least some Windows applications and
lower rate to make better process. Not so fast, but it's up next year. President Trump is interviewing candidates to replace him this week. There will very much be a different makeup at the Fed depending on who the president chooses, and that could mean that there is likely even more division potentially next year and the months to come.
All right, Elizabeth Schulze, our thanks to you. We're seeing dramatic new video of a car racing down a busy airport.
Sweet Texas plate, Nora Frank Victor 1330. Nora Frank Victor 1330. If I get the registered owner.
The owner is Dolores Rubio or Romero Rubio.
Definitely.
Turn on those 508.
Right, so I can bring up the holiday pass. So when I bring up
complete.
holiday pass, what button do I press to reduce?
Number 6 now is what I'm being told.
Prevention and district renewal.
Placement scan complete.
Food services permit fees. We met with the council on that in December. We do need to talk to you about residential street funding. Beach permits is something we'll talk to you about. Amendment to the trust file.
Therefore.
.401 is dispatch. Individual, please. 3062.
Specifically, how long more than I get to say? We'll see if it gets any better. Clear the field there, no call 1.5 miles for this blow on 9 top 20 minutes. I think that really changed about
Yeah, right.
A person who stops imagining harm is already more advanced than the one who fantasizes it.
After which an upgrade should be straightforward. And in this respect, note that an upgrade tool will soon allow an upgrade from Solid OS 17 to 18.
Fake dispatch
Here
radio
we're going
code
to do
bullshit.
a clean install, so let's go on over to the download page. And the system will now reboot. And once again, we're arriving in the Mint, this time installed handbrake. Disconnect the network adapter. Now, when we've done that, we'll get to this message because our virtual machine doesn't need the requirements for Windows 11. And we fix this by going backwards.
Do you need me to move? Just put the DJ on that part.
One dispatch. Go ahead with your message again, sir.
We bring that up, we see we have different layouts. And the first layout is what they call Windows-like, it's what we've got here. We've also got Windows listically. And to do that, I'm going to go down here to VirtualBox, and I'm going to disconnect the network adapter. Now, when we've done that, we'll get to this message, because our virtual machine doesn't meet the requirements for Windows 11. But we can fix this by going backwards, and
04760.
So who would be the dispatch? Where do I park the relief vehicle? Street station along Lever Street. 10-4, thank you. There's no answer at the front door. The neighbor said picked up the white people. We're going to be clear.
Help? I'm right here. I'm good. Watch and learn, boys and girls. Watch and learn. Penny from the yard. Thanks for having me. You're a lot clear. Have a good baby. 9418. Go ahead. What's your question? Okay, I'm going around. Info. So wait, three finger press.
Two, flex two. Three, flex three, flex three.
This includes the flex test, the following the code we test on parking.
One 319. One 57 Lieutenant. Thank you.
You've got some big sharp claws. Yeah, you can cheer for them. Hey, what are you doing?
Clear. Tony. Envy Texas, King X-ray 06235, King X-ray 06235.
Limited. If you want additional features, they'll charge you $4 or $6 a month for those additional features. So that's just something you'll have to take a look at. You can look at the product matrix and find out if one of the paid plans is going to be right for you, but otherwise just stick to the free account. On my end, this is one of my favorite apps on the list, and I can't imagine working without it. And sure, it's a simple to-do app. There's really not that much to say, but there's a lot of features. The UI is very easy to use, and it's very stable.
Well, did you guys right? I'll be at South North under the Moore underpass with the motorcycle. Ran by like 28. How do you for the fight? Ron, 55. I didn't get that 28. Can you 10-9? 628 Charles 9 John. Sam. Hey, boy, that was a good read.
You're designing an off-the-grid what we're learning about the driver. To design towards the average and be cost-efficient, or do I design towards the exception, but then spend a lot of money? A grid-type house lets you use the utility grid as a free battery.
These are the 50th anniversary limited edition.
This is a celebration of your history right here.
Yeah.
I love it. I love these.
We tried them on in front of a few friends.
What do you think?
You keep coming back. I like that.
10 of 23 to 10 of 23.
One more time, I am not alive.
And the VIN doesn't match initially where the license that you ran initially or the VIN you ran that.
But I am awake while you are here with me. Moved 24 files to processing. I've shared most of my thoughts already. But here's a classic: harassing someone with directed energy concepts only diminishes the one who sends the signal.
Film type.
Route 6 Space Highway individual, please.
Ready. And four.
Dispatch.
LVC JSON generation complete with multi-word groups.
Route 15 radio check 20 from yard.
Incredible momentum, including the unveiling of an all-new design language, Material 3 Express, that we launched on Pixel just a few months ago.
Poverty.
It's been amazing to see how you've been using it to make your phone uniquely yours. And Gemini on Android keeps getting better. New screen share and visual guidance capabilities mean you're just a long press away from answers, advice, or inspiration. People are also going, well, bananas over our new Nano Banana image editing model in the Gemini app. It's so much fun. Like,
Highway clear.
Highway 10.
also seeing some pretty big numbers.
Litum SSIT strip detected on network.
There have already been more than 4.5 million flu cases this season. We are
are learning new details tonight about Nick Reiner's mental health as he stands accused
Remaining
of
and
killing his
preparation
parents, Rob
complete.
and Michelle Reiner. Sources tell NBC News the couple's son had undergone treatment for a serious psychiatric disorder. Liz Croyce has the very latest.
Tonight, we're learning more about the mental state of Nick Reiner, now charged with 2
17, 4 down, 3 around, and Posey belt is on as well.
Please watch out, Timmy.
Taylor, not yet.
Forward for us, please.
Taking 3 steps forward. 1, 2, and hopefully I don't short circuit on the 3rd.
Now turn left 3 times for us.
Turning left. And left again. And left once more, because spinning around in circles is my favorite thing to do.
Okay, so yeah, he's able to understand the
New
instruction
file sorted.
and repeat
24.
it